In the upper Yukon River Basin, beaver dams obstruct upstream migrating young-of-year Chinook salmon, or fry, in smaller non-natal rearing and overwintering streams. The fry emerge from the beds of spawning streams in spring and move downstream. They swim up small, non-spawning tributary streams to feed and overwinter. In the streams, they are vulnerable to obstructions such as beaver dams. The dams can block them from productive upstream habitats. People have breached beaver dams to allow the fry to move upstream. We would like to offer an alternative method, that of bypassing the beaver dams. It is easier on the beaver as they don't have to repair broken dams, and it should be easier and safer for workers than breaching dams. The method is simple. The fry are captured downstream of the dam, counted, and then restored to the creek immediately above the dam. Capture is by G-type minnow traps with walnut-sized Yukon River salmon roe baits. Slits are cut in plastic sandwich bags, and then the roe is put inside them. It is best to prepare the baits, put them in bags or containers, and freeze them before you go into the field. This reduces the potential to attract bears. 10 baited traps for each dam is suggested. The traps nest together when not in use. They are easily carried. Set the traps in low stream velocity areas below the dam. Eddies or locations below debris piles work well. Setting the traps for an overnight period is best, as the fry may be more active at night. The traps are then retrieved. Start with the downstream traps. The captured fry are placed in buckets and carried upstream to the dam. The total number of fry captured below each dam should be counted and recorded. You may wish to reset the traps if the fry are abundant. The bucket loaded with fry is then carefully lifted over the dam. The water in the bucket and the fry are poured slowly into the still waters of the pond. Most fry will swiftly move upstream to flowing water. Some will survive and return to the upper Yukon River to spawn and sustain the Chinook salmon stocks and the fisheries that depend on them. As a final note, the restoration of the fry to upstream habitats above beaver dams must be done legally. As this video was recorded, the legal requirement was a DFO license for scientific and educational purposes. The license application is available from DFO in Whitehorse or on the DFO website. The legal system in the upper Yukon River Basin is undergoing constant change, however. It is best to contact the YG Conservation Officer and the relevant First Nation as you plan your program.